What's up, you guys? Welcome back and welcome to the first video of the year. I'm right here, of course, with my good friend Jerry, better known as BEASTFAB. What are we going to be doing today?
Today we're going to be introducing you guys to the new rear bumper for the 3rd gen Tacoma.
And make sure to stay tuned because we're also going to give you guys some options you guys can do on this bumper. And we're also going to be talking about some things for the 4th gen Tacoma owners and also the brand new Tundra owners. So if you're interested, stay tuned. All right, you guys, so we wanted to officially show you guys the 3rd gen rear bumper. So I know you guys have probably seen sneak peeks and you guys have probably seen it on my Tacoma, but this one is like the official made one. This is the one that we wanted to show you guys. So I'm just gonna go ahead and go around it and just show you guys some things that we really wanted to show you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and start off with something that you can see right away, which is gonna be this top plate right here. This is gonna be like a dimple plated plate here. And the cool thing with this is, one, it's gonna hide the internals of the actual bumper. This is a tubular bumper, so a lot of stuff is exposed. So this just makes it look a little bit aesthetically pleasing. And then also you can use this as a step plate. So say you guys wanna get into your tailgate or anything like that, it's strong enough to hold you. And it just, like I said, it looks really good. And of course, it has the iconic BEASTFAB logo. So that looks really good, of course, as you guys can see. And then the cool thing about it being open like this with the dimples is, say it's on a rainy day, it's not gonna puddle up right here. All the water is just gonna kind of drain out. So that's a cool thing. Another thing I wanted to tell you guys is you're gonna notice there is a hitch receiver right here. So yes, it's gonna have that. So if you guys do need to get recovered or anything like that, you can use this point. And then another recovery point you're gonna notice is one here and one here. And everything is, of course, powder coated, as you guys can tell. So it looks really good. And then I also wanted to tell you guys, this is something you're probably not gonna be able to see on camera, but in person you will. If you guys do want either reverse lights or chase lights, there's actually a bracket right underneath right here. Right here's the bracket. So you can go ahead and run like Baja S2s or just any type of small pod that will fit right here. And you can either use them, like I said, as reverse lights or just chase lights, which is what most of us usually do when we're out in the trail runs. Another cool thing about the bumper that you will probably see is all the way around, there's gonna be like plates going. So you'll see them here, you'll see them here, and if you come to the front over here, you'll see a couple more right here and right here. Most people that do end up getting their bumper here, either you're gonna use it to pull yourself out, to pull someone out, or if you guys do go rock crawling, you want this thing to be strong. You don't want it to bend in. So with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and let Jerry talk a little bit more of the options you can add onto this if you guys really do wanna go rock crawling, and you guys will be safe having one of these. Let's talk about that.
Jesse was explaining a little bit of, what to expand with this bumper right now. On this new redesigned model that we have right here, you guys gonna have a different options, right? So as you can see right here, we have the tree savers, for the side of the beds. That's gonna be one option. Later on, we're gonna come with some sort of like a swing out option as well. We're already working on it. We already have one that is already on development. Hopefully we'll have you guys to take a look at, once it's ready and done. And another thing that is really important in this bumpers, right? Because obviously a lot of people, they're worried about like getting rear-ended, or is it strong enough to actually like pull yourself out, whatever situation you're in? Okay, the answer is gonna be yes. And this type particular bumper in the front for your recovery points is double plated right here. So that means that we have 2 3/8 of an inch steel plates like welded together to make it into a 3/4 of an inch. This pulling points are like super strong, so they can take you, I don't know, like everywhere. This is one of the most important parts on the bumper, which is gonna go one full solid plate, which is one piece. It goes directly into the forks of the truck, which is gonna be mounted with 1 2 3 4 5 bolts in each side. So that means you have 10 bolts to actually hold this bumper together to whatever, like kind of recovery point or another truck you're maybe pulling out, whatever. So that's gonna be super strong. On the hitch receiver, on the same plate is notched and cut out to actually support the crossbar that goes into the plates on the side. So it's welded in the outside and the inside. A lot of people ask us like, what's the towing capacity and things like that, for this type of bumpers. So we can tell you it's close to whatever, the Tacoma is rated right now. We can tell you that it is gonna hold like any type of things you wanna tow with whatever the Tacoma has capabilities of. So just don't exceed it, we just can tell you that it's super strong, but obviously, for that we'll have to do some testing, but definitely you can be sure of that. As far as the structural, everything is made out of 1 3/4 round tubing, 120 wall. It's super strong. You have the option actually to turn it into a DOM option if you wanted to. As you guys probably know, it's a little more expensive. You know, it's more durable. Obviously, it's more stronger, but it's just depending of the type of stuff that you're gonna be doing. You're gonna be hitting into rocks and things like that. A lot of like rock crawling. Obviously, I would recommend going with that option, right? That's mainly the overview. And another thing that we gonna offer you guys is gonna be right here. You guys don't see it just yet, but we have to still ask Jorge right here that in which side he wants to have his license plate. A lot of people ask us for that, right? We don't like to see sticking out like those little, you know, tabs like holding your license plate, which they don't look like good cosmetically. So we decided to do ribbon nuts instead. If you decide to do a passenger side or a driver's side license plate, we can definitely provide you with that. Still, we still had to drill 2 holes with the ribbon nuts, waterproofing with silicone. There's some options that you guys can choose from. This is the cool thing about this bumper, that it's a hybrid design.
All right, you guys, we're gonna go ahead and now start cutting. One thing you're gonna notice is my friend's truck is already cut, so we're not gonna really explain that to you guys. In case you guys do want instructions on where the cut should be and also how to install it, stay tuned for the website, which will be linked in the description box below. You could go ahead and download a PDF there. We'll go ahead and leave you guys instructions. Or of course, if you guys do need installation, just go ahead and hit up Jerry. Make sure to let him know I sent you over, and he'll of course get that installed for you. So let's go ahead and now get to cutting, get to installing, and show you guys, of course, how it's gonna look on the truck. After that, like I said, if you guys do have a 4th gen Tacoma or of course a brand new Tundra, stay tuned because we're gonna talk about some things on those trucks. Let's get it. All right, you guys, so now that everything's nice and cut, we're gonna go ahead and now install the bumper. All right, you guys, so now that everything's installed, it's all bolted down. Like I said, we're not going too in-depth on the installation. If you guys do want, on the website, we'll leave you guys a PDF on the instructions on how to do it, or hit up Jerry. But the next step that we're gonna be doing here is we're going to go ahead and choose a side on where we're gonna be installing the rib nuts for the license plate. We now drilled out the holes for the license plate. My friend ended up choosing on the right side, and there are the button head bolts there. So all we gotta do is now, of course, install the license plate, but I just wanted to show you guys before we do that, just so you can see how it works. You just unscrew it and screw it and literally mount it on. I know other tubular bumpers, you have to like zip tie it. There it is. Let me go ahead and give you guys a quick walk around on the bumper now. So like we were saying earlier, you can choose to have this or not, which is the tree saver. In my opinion, especially if you guys do like going on tight trails and stuff like that, it's good to have it, or if you guys do go rock crawling, because this will actually save your whole bedside here. Without it, you're now exposed to, you're getting really, really close to a rock or a tree, it's gonna bend all this in. Or having this, it's kind of like a slider, like a rock slider. It has the kick out, so it'll push you away from it. So it's a pretty cool option. I'd highly recommend getting it. If you don't like the aesthetic of it, then don't get it, but just saying it's a good option. And overall, as you guys can see, everything is nice and clean. If you come right over here, this is the plate that I was talking about. It's nice to have it because it covers all the interior of the actual tubular bumper. So it just looks nice and clean, and it has the BEASTFAB logo. So if you do need a step on here, you also have that top plate. So it ain't going anywhere. It's nice to have it once again. And let me clean that up. And then if you want your recovery points, they're there. Everything's easy access. It just looks really good overall. One thing I can tell you guys is there is a company out there that sells bumper plates. You could go ahead and install one here. As you can see, we're missing the stock one. So there's a hole here. But like I said, if you do go ahead and search online, there's companies that make little plates right here, and they'll look even better. So that's of course not an option. That has nothing to do with the bumper, but I'm just letting you guys know to go ahead and search for that and buy it. Overall, I like the design of it. I know you guys probably seen it on my truck, but like I was telling you guys earlier, that was the prototype. This is the actual one. So if you guys do want to buy it, you know, description box below. The front bumper, we've already made a video on it. If you guys want to check that out, it'll be in the description box below. That one's super clean. Check it out. There's also different designs. I have 2 different videos on 2 different styles if you want to check it out. Now, as far as, of course, like I was saying earlier, the people with the brand new Tacomas, brand new Tundras, we're going to tell you guys a couple things.
Just came out with a simple but really good looking pre-run style bumper for the 4th gen Tacomas. That one has been getting a lot of attention. We appreciate you guys, for that. Literally, that's gonna be use the star for that platform right now. We're definitely looking into a hybrid bumper as well, so you guys can put like a winch, the other things like that, just like we did with the 3rd gen Tacoma. So that's something definitely we're still working on, but hopefully soon, by later this summer, you probably will have it for you guys. And as far as the Tundra, so for the Tundra, already came out with a front bumper. That's a hybrid one. It's really good, well designed, super easy to install yourself. I know we get a lot of sales like out of state. A lot of people worry the whole sensor situation and everything. So we're probably gonna make a video on like relocating all of that for you guys. All the installation, like the grill, how to disassemble, like put it back together. I know there's a lot of videos out there too, but at least for installing our bumper. So we're gonna do that as well, and we're gonna leave you guys some pictures and videos as well. It's already up on the website and everything for you guys to see it. So we appreciate you guys' support. Thank you for watching today. Thank you for supporting this bumper as well. And thank you, Jesse. Thank you for everything, brother. And then we'll be here.
We'll see you guys. Peace.
JesseRizo is here for you. Is here for you. Na, na, na. Like I said, it's super simple. Please feel free to subscribe.